Hello and welcome to our tutorial on how to work with contributors. I think one of the biggest things that sets apart Family Cookbook Project from other recipe and cookbook programs is our ability to work with contributors. Uh, this is something that we are very proud of, and it really makes making a family cookbook a family event. So on our Quick Start homepage, we have a section dedicated to contributors. And there's a couple of quick links up front, but we're going to go to the Communication Center and start here. Now, this is the list of contributors, and I'm the editor, so I'm the only one listed right here. So we are going to click Add, Invite and Add Contributors, and we're going to type in the person's first name, the person's last name, the gender. This allows us to use him and her sometimes. And then, in this case, his email address. Okay, make sure you spell everything correctly. And then you have the ability to edit a standard news message that they would get, asking them to participate. You save the changes by checking this box. So every time that you send the message, everyone gets the same message. You click continue, and an email gets sent to the person you invited, and it creates an account on the system, and they can then use that account to add recipes to your cookbook account. Now, they cannot see recipes if you don't allow them to. They can only see their own. They also can only edit their own recipes. Only the editor can go see all of them. So now, if you look back on my contributor list, I have two different names, myself and Chip Lowell's. I can send him an email directly by just clicking on his email address. By clicking on his name, I have the ability to see his username, to see his password, and to change his email address if necessary. So that's how you would edit a contributor. You also have the ability to click on this link login and actually see what the contributor's account looks like. It's very different than the editor's account because they don't have the layout and design tools that an editor has. They go right to the table of contents for recipes. So they have access to all of the recipes in their account. They also can see who has been adding the most recipes lately. So you can kind of get a competitive thing going if your family is like that. Sometimes you've already invited people and you want to send a group message to everyone saying, hey, I really would like all the recipes in by this Friday. So you can go to your communication center and send a reminder email. And this allows you to create any email that you want, create the subject line that you would like in the email, and then by checking and unchecking the boxes, you can determine who in your list will actually get the message. And then just hit the send email blast, and everyone will get that message that you just created. Sometimes you also have people who do not have computer access, but still have a lot of recipes that they may want to contribute. That's when you can send them a letter. We've actually written the text of a letter that explains what you're trying to do and asks them to send them the recipes to you. You can cut and paste this into any word processing software and use that as a starter letter to send to people. There's some other settings that you can do including allow contributors to order directly themselves when the cookbook is done. You can also show or hide email address from other contributors and show or hide the recipes that contributors are submitting. So this is all the ways that you can use your family cookbook contributor section in the communication center. I hope that's helpful, and I hope you consider creating a cookbook with lots of family members, because it really does a good job at bringing family members, even though they're not living close together, much closer, and gets everyone involved in creating that family cookbook.